Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Pablo, and today we're taking a look at how to use fractional shares to build a diversified portfolio. Let's get to it. Fractional shares are exactly what they sound like, a fraction of a whole share. Instead of needing to buy an entire share of a high-priced stock like Tesla or Amazon, you can now own just a piece of it. Instead of needing to buy an entire share of a high-priced stock like Tesla or Amazon, you can now own just a piece of it. Fractional shares are your key to unlocking opportunities that once felt out of reach. It's not about how much you start with, it's about starting. So, how does fractional ownership work? Platforms like Robinhood, Fidelity, and Charles Schwab allow you to invest as little as $1 into your favorite stocks. You own a percentage of the stock based on the amount you invest. For example, if a share costs $1,000 and you invest $100, you own 10% of that share. It's simple, efficient, and opens the door to endless possibilities. Imagine owning a piece of Apple, Google, or Tesla, even if you don't have thousands of dollars to spare. That's the power of fractional shares. Research investment platforms offering fractional shares. Start small, even with just $10, and experience the excitement of owning top-tier stocks. One of the biggest advantages of fractional shares is the ability to diversify even with limited capital. You no longer need to choose between investing in one high-priced stock or diversifying across multiple affordable options. Now, you can do both. Let's say you have $500 to invest. With fractional shares, you can allocate $100 each to Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, and Tesla. That's a balanced portfolio you couldn't have achieved otherwise. That's a balanced portfolio you couldn't have achieved otherwise. Think about the peace of mind that comes from knowing your investments are spread across multiple industries. It's like having a safety net for your financial future. Start building your diversified portfolio today by using fractional shares to gain exposure to top performing companies across different sectors. Fractional shares make dollar cost averaging a breeze. Instead of waiting to save up enough money to buy a full share, you can invest consistently, regardless of share prices. For example, if you commit to investing $50 monthly into Amazon stock, fractional shares allow you to buy a piece every month, even if the price fluctuates. Picture yourself building a portfolio over time, brick by brick, knowing that each small step brings you closer to your financial goals. Consistency is the key to wealth building. With fractional shares, you don't need to worry about timing the market. You just need to keep showing up. Set up a dollar cost averaging plan today. Automate your investments into fractional shares and watch your portfolio grow over time. Let's look at some success stories. Take Emma, for example, a young professional who started investing $20 weekly into fractional shares of S&P 500 companies. Over 5 years, her disciplined approach turned a modest investment into a robust portfolio, benefiting from compounding returns. Another example is Raj, who used fractional shares to invest in high-growth tech companies. By allocating small amounts consistently, he built wealth while minimizing risk. These aren't just numbers. They're real stories of everyday people like you who changed their lives with small, consistent actions. Be the next success story. Start with what you can afford and let time and discipline work their magic. Fractional shares aren't limited to individual stocks. You can also invest in ETFs and index funds, which provide exposure to a basket of stocks. For example, instead of buying a full share of the Vanguard S&P 500 ETF, VOO, you can purchase a fraction and gain exposure to 500 top performing companies. Imagine gaining exposure to entire sectors: tech, healthcare, renewable energy, all with small investments. It's like having a front row seat to market growth. Explore ETFs and index funds that align with your goals. Fractional shares make them accessible for every budget. While fractional shares are powerful, they're not without risks. Market volatility can impact your returns, and fractional shares may not be as liquid as full shares on certain platforms. Additionally, small investors might overlook transaction costs and fees. Think of investing as a journey. Even with small steps, you'll encounter challenges, but knowing the risks and preparing for them keeps you on track. Every great investor faces obstacles. It's how you navigate them that defines your success. Research the risks of fractional shares and choose platforms that align with your investment strategy. Fractional shares have transformed investing, making it accessible for everyone, regardless of budget. They allow you to diversify, invest consistently, and gain exposure to top companies and ETFs. Remember, it's not about how much you invest. It's about taking that first step. Each small investment is a vote of confidence in your financial future. Well, that's it for this one. Which strategy are you excited to try? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, like, subscribe, and share it with someone ready to start their investment journey.